day 6 of my 50k eval with Alpha Futures, and it's a green day today. I actually took 2 trades, so I'll turn the camera around and I'll go through them and show you my entries and my stop losses. So here's the first trade that I took. So we had a bearish SMT, ES putting in a lower low, whereas NQ put in a higher high. I then waited on the retracement. This uptrend here was the retracement. I waited for a 1 minute breaker structure and entered here when ES broke structure to the downside, and at the same time NQ broke structure to the downside. As ES was the more bearish, I took the trade on ES. I don't really like taking trades on ES, but I did anyway. So you can see here, TP1 was hit. As soon as TP1 was hit, I moved my stops to break even, and then yeah, I then got stopped out. If I'd left my stops where they were, I wouldn't have got stopped out, and TP2 and TP3 would have been hit. So that was the first trade of the day. So second trade of the day, because I missed out on TP2 and TP3, and then I watched this downtrend go and take all my TPs and not been part of the trade, I then switched over to NQ, which is where I prefer to take my trades, and marked out equilibrium of the high and the low here. Watched the retracements that broke structure on the 1 minute to the upside for the retraced, wicked into equilibrium, and then broke structure to the downside here, both on NQ and on ES here. I think it was at the same time where it broke structure, so they both broke structure back to the downside. So I entered here. I had TP1 here, which was the previous low, and then hourly draw on liquidity was TP2, which is all the way down here. TP1 got hit quite quickly. We did have a little tiny retrace here, but yeah, TP1 got hit quite quickly. I then had to close the trade fully because yeah, I had something else come up, but I left my trade on the chart to see if TP2 would have got hit as well. So yeah, eventually TP2 would have got hit. That would have been a lovely little trade, 225 points. It was still a nice trade. I think I still come up with about £500 on this little move, but yeah, this big move would have been a good couple of thousand. But yeah, they're the 2 trades that I took today. Green day could have been a lot bigger, but a green day's a green day nonetheless. So yeah, that's 2 trades today, both of them green. I usually only do 1 trade, but where the first trade got stopped out at break even and I could see that it was going to carry on going down, I looked for another entry. I did miss a trade in between, but yeah, it is what it is. That's why I just sat and carried on and waited for another setup. Yeah, it's a shame that I had to cut the other one, but profit's profit, and a green trade is a green trade, and I know that the setup was correct and the entry and exit points were correct. I just didn't execute them. So yeah, a green day is a green day. So don't forget, if you need any discount codes for Alpha Futures plans, hit me up in my DMs. It's still 10% off. So yeah, message me if you want one and I'll send over the code for you to get you 10% off. Let's hope tomorrow is just as good as today. It was a lot better price action today, and yeah, some nice setups. So I hope this continues for the rest of the week.